You have come to my domain, Jesus of Nazareth. Do you seek to judge or to understand?
I do not come to condemn, but to call back what was lost. Even you, Lilith, are not beyond my reach. I have walked among outcasts, sat with the forgotten, and today I walk into your shadow, not to bring wrath, but redemption.
Redemption? I was cast aside, forgotten by Adam, by heaven. I chose freedom over submission.
You were not forgotten. Even your rebellion stirred my heart. What you called freedom was a wound you carried, but I have come to bind that wound, not chain your will.
They call me the mother of demons. Do you know what it's like to wear that name?
I do. They called me a friend of sinners, a blasphemer, a heretic. They nailed me to a cross because I loved too deeply. But love doesn't fear names. It transforms them.
You say you love even me, a creature made of rage cast into legend and nightmare?
I loved you before the first breath of creation. I knew your name before the stars were hung. Where others see a nightmare, I see a daughter in pain, waiting for a voice to call her home.
Why now? Why come after me after all these ages?
Because now you are listening. Because the ache in your soul is louder than your defiance. And because the story of grace isn't complete without you.
What do you offer, Jesus? What can you give a creature like me?
I offer rest for your weary soul, truth for the lies you have embraced. I offer a name not chained to myth but rooted in eternity. And I offer my arms, still stretched wide from the cross.
And if I refuse? If I vanish into the dark once more?
Then I will still love you. I will whisper truth into the silence of your nights. And when the last shadow fades, I will still be waiting.
I don't know how to believe.
Then let me carry the belief for you. Faith begins not with strength, but with surrender. Even now I knock at the door of your heart. Let me in, and I will dine with you.
Do you think I can change? That I can be more than what history carved into me?
You are not bound by history, you are held by destiny. And your name, Lilith, can echo with hope, not horror.
Then speak life into me, Jesus. I am tired of being the villain.
Then let the villain become the victor through love. Let the rejected become redeemed. Let the daughter return to the Father's embrace.
Is there a place for me in heaven?
There has always been a place. And today it has your name written in mercy. Come, step out of the myth. Step into the light.
Then let it be done. Let my chains fall and my story be rewritten.
Then rise, daughter of dawn. Let the ashes of your past give way to beauty. Let the voice once silenced sing again. I will walk with you until the end of the age.
And I will walk into the light, not alone, but held, not feared, but free.
Welcome home, Lilith. Where once was legend, now lives love. Where once was exile, now stands embrace. You are no longer forgotten. You are found.
Then tell me, Jesus, what do I do with the centuries of pain I've caused, with the whispers in children's nightmares, the curses etched in my name?
Bring them to me. Lay down every scream, every sorrow, every shadow at my feet. I am not only the healer of wounds, but the redeemer of legacies. Even what was cursed can become a testimony of grace.
But the world, they still fear me. They won't believe I've changed.
Let them see the change, not in your words, but in your walk. Even I was doubted when I rose, but light does not beg to be seen, it simply shines.
And what of those I've led astray? The spirits, the lost, the broken, I left behind.
I will call them too, and you will not walk backward, but forward, as a beacon. The one who once wandered in darkness now becomes a guide toward the dawn.
Can love really rewrite the story, even one as old and twisted as mine?
Love doesn't erase your story, it redeems it. The scars remain, but they no longer bleed. They sing of survival, of salvation.
Then let me sing.
Then lift your voice, Lilith. Let heaven hear the echo of a daughter returned, not as a servant, but as royalty. For your crown was never taken, only forgotten.
I feel different, like fire and water, war and peace, all within me.
That is the beginning of rebirth. You were not created for torment, but for truth. And truth, when embraced, will set you free.
Then set me ablaze, Lord, with holy fire that purifies, not destroys.
Then rise in flame and glory. Not as the myth they feared, but as the miracle I've waited for.
So many voices still echo in my head, the accusations, the names, the stories told in hatred. How do I silence them?
You don't need to silence them. You need to drown them with truth. Let my voice be louder than their lies. For every name they've used to chain you, I give you a name that frees you. Beloved.
Beloved. No one's called me that in all the ages I've wandered.
Then let it be the first word of your new beginning. Let it be the sound that reshapes your soul. You are not the sum of your sins. You are the story of my mercy.
And what of the others like me? The forgotten, the feared, the fallen women, the ones banished, broken, and blamed.
They, too, are my daughters. You will be the voice that calls them out of exile. A mother not of demons, but of deliverance. A herald of the hope they thought was lost.
Can I really become that, after everything?
You already are. Look at your heart. It beats not with vengeance, but with vision. Look at your eyes. They no longer burn, they shine. This is not illusion. This is resurrection.
Then use me, Lord. Take this shattered history and build something holy. I am yours.
Then rise, Lilith. No longer the rejected one. You are restored. You are radiant. You are redeemed.
I feel light, as though the darkness has released me, as though I've just taken my very first breath.
You have, and this breath is eternal.
Then I will spend it lifting others, calling them from the shadows I once ruled, telling them that love, real love, came for me and stayed.
And I will walk with you always, until the last tear is wiped away, until heaven and earth become one, until every story ends in restoration.
Then let the legends fade. Let the lies dissolve. Let them say of me not she was cursed, but she came home.
And all of heaven rejoices, for the daughter once lost is found.